Welcome back, people, to day 3 of Spencerian handwriting, day 3. There was day 1, which we started on the basic strokes and then moved on to some lowercase letters. Day 2 was this one, which when we've completed the lowercase ones, I think there was a few mistakes there, but my first try at doing a line of them wasn't too bad. I think the Y needs a bit more work, so I will pick out the ones that I think I was suffering from and then do more practice in them. The R, I didn't quite like the R practice, but we'll work around that after. Day 3, here we go. Let's move that out of the way. I've already given it Spencerian handwriting day 3 title. The first number out. Well, we're actually doing the capital letters there, people. But there's a few things, lots of little bits in here. And the first thing out that I'm going to attempt is, will you measure the capital O or fifth principle? Forget what it says that side. It looks to me that it starts, begin 3 spaces above the baseline and descend with a full left turn. So that's going to go left turn and come back on itself. But they've got this like the shader here. There's a few there that have these shades. Even what they call a capital stem, the 141. There's like a little bit of a shade. Oh, I can't even get it on camera. There's a bit of a shade there. So that begs the question, I bet I could do this with the what I class as my copper plate nib, and it would work, which I think it would do, and I will be doing that soon. But let's do 135, the capital O, and let's get that up and running and do a line of those guys. Why not? So what's that? 135, 136. So we'll do it here. 136, and we'll zoom in so you can see, as always. And I think we start live here. See, the idea also with this Spencerian is I'm trying to fit it inside these lines, like I did before in the last one. I did these. This is 8 mils, so it works. It will to do it in fifths. If you'd say that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, you'd have to go and span across into this line here. So that means then you'll be writing in this third line here, actually, if you're writing in fifths. When you're reading with these sorts of line paper, that's not going to work, is it? You're not going to write on this line. You're not going to be writing here. You're not going to be doing here and making it look like that, are you? You're not going to be writing like that, are you? So that's the idea behind putting it in thirds and writing in a third perspective. We have 1, 2, and 3. That way then we can then write underneath it, yeah, and bring all in there. If there is an upwards, we can go into that, can't we? Do you know what I mean? So writing in thirds, I think, is what's it called? Equilibrium? No, it's finding a solution to that problem of writing in thirds and fifths, and that's it, I think. So let's have a look at this 136. So I think it does this, people. If you can see, it does this. It comes around and then comes back on itself. And that's a capital O. So I might have to do it like this, then start it up like this and bring it in. That's not too bad. What angle is that? Does he say? Has he got an angle? I can't read it like that. No angle, but I'm assuming it is on the 15 degrees. So let's do another one and bring it in. That's not too bad. It's got to be an oval. Right, so it sort of starts like this then, and then you come back around and back in on itself. Yeah, I say if you did this with the fine nib, what we'd do the copper plate with, I think you'd get that automatically you get that. That's a better oval, isn't it? You can see that. And bring it in. Is there a definite gap at the top? Yeah, there's a definite gap at the top, so these lines can't touch. Yeah, I went a bit awry, didn't it? Now then, make sure it's oval. I think you can get away with some of them not being quite right. Give yourself a break, you know, give yourself a break. That's not too bad. That's better. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, I like that. And then there's another one here. It says, how is, I've done that one. What is there's a sixth principle. It's called the reverse oval. Will you measure the sixth principle? So 138. It talks about the sixth principle. Height, one bandwidth, one word space. And it looks like So this one's a funny one. This is called, will you measure the sixth principle? And it's like a reverse oval, but they don't touch. So you got to do this and bring it round. Well, that's wrong. Don't do that, people. So you go up and over and back. Up, over and back. It's more like it. So come over, you got to pronounce that curve, I think. Yeah, that's better. Can you see? So you come over, out and in. And this is what they call the sixth principle. I'll just accept what they're saying to me, that this is part of it, and just keep doing it. But do I understand it? No. Remembering to, I think you're going to be a bit close, aren't it? That's a bit better, isn't it? That's better. There it is. So come over and back on itself. Over and back on itself. That's better. It seems like I'm not doing anything, you know, but this is the sixth principle. This is, yeah, the sixth principle. Whatever that is. Okay, I sort of understand what they're doing. They're sort of like lead-in strokes and out strokes for capitals, do you know what I mean? Then we've got this, the next one I can actually try is 141. So let's put 141 in there. And this one's called, how should the capital stem be formed? Okay, so it sort of goes down and comes back on itself. So it does this, people. It comes over, down, and then back on itself. It comes down, over, and back on itself. Yeah, good for me. It comes down, over, and back on itself. Okay, it's not too bad. Is that pronounced? Or is it just straight as a die? It's almost straight then, isn't it? So it comes down. I think you can get away with that. It's more of an oval then. Okay, so yeah, it's not, you can give yourself a break for that. So let's try and produce that oval shape. Ah, that's a bit better. There's the oval. Got you. So come down, make an oval. Come down. I've probably gone too much there, haven't I? Yeah. So go over a little bit, form the oval. Come down, form the oval. Come down, form an oval. Yeah. Can you see? So come down, form the oval. Yeah, that's right. So it's got to come at least one space up. It's got to go one space up the oval, over, just over the one space. So that puts it about there then, doesn't it? There, you can just see that better. Okay, I think I've got that, right? Now then, let's have a look. the next one out that I can actually go at. What 4 letters from their general form may be classed under the 5th principle or capital O? So you've got the O, the E, the D, and I think that's the E. No, that's the something. I'm gonna either way. Will you measure and analyze capital E? 144. 144. This one's a groovy one, people. All right, groovy one. Either way, this is capital E. Again, they aren't giving you where you should start from, so I'm assuming this might go all pitong for me, but we're going to give it a go. So I think we're going to start live here. Turn, come in, and back on itself. Okay, so this is the capital E. Well, my first attempt anyway. And it does go halfway. Okay, so it comes down. It's going to come up here, isn't it? Of course it is. So you come up, you come over. You're going to do this move. You're going to come. It's going to have to go below that. Ah, okay. We're running into little issues here, people. See, if we're going to do a capital full width, it's going to have to be like this, isn't it? Okay, let me try again. And then this guy comes back around on itself. Let me try a bit more of an angle. Something like that. Again, doing capitals, your capital's got to be the biggest letter of the thing, hasn't it? Not unless you rest it on that 3rd line. No, it can't work like that, can it? It's got to be on the baseline, this baseline. But it's because it's so short, trying to fit it with this thing. Try again. No, it needs more of the bottom's all wrong, isn't it? So this here is correct. It's all scrunched up, isn't it? It's not working for me, people. This is not working at all. They're working definitely on a 3rd perspective. Definitely a 3rd perspective. Let me show you. I'm getting a bit iffy results here. Can you see that? 1, 2, and 3. Begin 3 spaces above the baseline and descend with left curve on main slant. Left curve, yeah? 3/4 of the space. Turn short and ascend with an equal right curve, crossing first curve near top. Unite in an oval turn and descend with left curve on main slant, 1 1/5 spaces. Unite in a small loop at right angles to main slant, with a capital O resting upon baseline and with the terminal point 1/3 space above it. Wow. Wow. That's tough. So your actual capital O bit. So let's have a look at this. Let's produce the O bit. Yeah, let's get that O in, which is there. Okay, then this guy we can do oh, that's not wrong, isn't it? Trying to huff the rough. Didn't work. Hey, I don't mind failing. So I'm going to start just slightly above the line. Okay, for this capital E, I'm going to start slightly above the line, not here. Let's try and get that moving. Okay, now I'm getting, I think I like that. I'm going to start just above the line and I get what they're doing. So let's try again. Just above the line, bring it in, produce the capital O. I think he might just have this capital E. This needs to be more pronounced from that side, so not far off. I think that this O bit Oh, is he getting it, people? Is he getting it? I've got a lot more confidence. That actually should be level with the curve of this top. There shouldn't be like a little tail there. So oh, is he getting it? That's almost that's sweet. That's sweet for me. Let's try again. And then this guy goes out. Then you form the oval and bring it back. Oh yeah. This has been tough. Yeah, it's got to droop a little bit, Bill. So let's droop it a little bit, this bit. Then you do this bit. Then you come over to form an oval and bring it back. Has he just got it? I'm liking that bit. I don't mind that tail. I don't mind that tail. I'm going to give myself a break. I know what the book's got, but I don't mind that tail. So let's have another go. One more. And then over to form the oval. Look at that, people. I'm happy. I'm very happy with that one. Very happy. So let's move on to what they call a capital D in Spencerian, which is 146. 146. And it's a funny one because it starts life like, can you see? Only just. Can you see now? Yeah. So it starts like here as a line. Yeah. It comes down. It forms. It goes over. Forms a little loop. It goes over. It forms an oval and brings it back on itself. And that's a capital D, people. Let me show you what I'm trying to write, because they've got this like thin and thick line on it. Oh no, can you see? There, that's the capital D. The capital D. That's what I'm doing. So, with that now in your heads, I think that loop of this loop is a little bit, oh, that's not right. This loop is a bit too big. So I'm going to go like this. And then the oval. Oh, okay. Actually, that should start then down here. The actual, this bit here should start like this. Then this comes over and back in. Sort of like that. Let's try again. Let's try this. And does that curve in? It curves in a little bit. That's not too bad. Let's try again. Can you see? Come down. You form a little thing. You bring that over. Oh, has he just got the capital D? Let's try and do that again. That loop needs a bit more work. Come over, form an oval, curve it in a little bit, like it. I think I might do it like this. Come over, form an oval, bring it in a bit. Oh, look at this. He's getting it. I like that. So you come down, you form a little loop, you come over, you form an oval and bring it back. Ah, you see, you come down, form a little loop, come over, form an oval. I don't mind it touching this line, but that's the capital D, people, and I like it. I'm gonna have a cup of tea. I'm drinking my tea in a minute, people. Oh yeah, he's getting it, knocking it out the park. Hey? Nice. I must keep that no curves, so it just comes straight down. Then form this. Then form your oval and curve it in. Yeah, that's better. No, don't go ooh. So it's down. Form that loop. Come over and down and form a loop. Oh, look at that, people. I'm loving this D. It's tough. This is tough, this D. Very tough. So more practice on the D then. Okie dokie. Let's have a look at the next one out, which is the capital C. So this is that was a capital C, was it? Okay, that last letter then is a capital O, E, D, and that will be a capital C. So loops, it's almost like copper plate C really. We'll do a couple of these guys. 1, 4, 8. Hang on people. Can you see? Not really, no. Let's push, come on paper. Let's push that in so you can see it. 1, 4, 9 actually, yeah, that's the principle. Yeah, so 1, 4, 9 is capital C. But while we're waiting, let me have a little cup of tea. Whew. I needed that, people. Now this is the capital C, yeah. It starts here, produces a loop and comes back. Okay. Let's do it, people. Comes down, forms a loop, comes up and comes back. But then, yeah, okay. What we need to do, people, that doesn't look like theirs, but we're going to form a loop. We're going to come down and come back. Okay, that's almost there. But this loop needs to be a bit more. Oh, that's not too bad. But they're oval. It's an oval. Okay, they're almost there. Hey, it's not bad. It's not bad. So you're forming like an oval for it. Okay, so. You think he's got this capital C, people? You got a bit more, probably a bit more flamboyant with it, I suppose. Do you know what I mean? So you come over. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Form an oval and come back on itself. Yeah. Form an oval, back on itself. Form an oval, back on itself. Oh, I like it. Yeah, but then this tail should be pronounced. Hang on, let me hang on. Over and out. That's more like it. Yeah. Oval, bring it round and out. That's it. Make sure this comes past this, not these. See the distance between this one finishing here and this finishing this side. Can you see that? So this is how you do it, people. Nice oval, bring it round and bring it out. That's it. Nice oval, bring it out. Oh, I like it. It actually goes probably a little bit further down. You can't see now. So you come down further with your oval. That's more like it, people. Isn't it? Well, that's my Spencerian C. Yeah, I like that. Probably a bit more oval built. Oh, it's gone too much now, isn't it? It's not bad. I'll accept that. That's been tough. Some more work on the C for me then. Now then, what's the next one? We've got one of these stupid things. It says, in which capitals is the sixth principle or reversed oval most prominent? We've got the X, the W, I think that's a Q, I think that's a G, I think that's a V, I think that's a U, Y, I think that's an L, and I don't know what that is. So this is X151. Okie dokie. There's two strokes basically. You start, remember that stroke up here? What we thought, what's this? Well, it got the exact same thing. What's this, people? So can you see? Not really, no. Come on, paper. Now then, remember that stroke? We're going to go like that and over, and there's your first bit of the X. And then come to the top. You're going to come down and out. You're going to go over to form this. You're going to come down and out. You're going to go over and in and out. Ah, you see? Ah, that little oval shape works a treat now, doesn't it? Right? Little oval shape, and then this guy. And that's the out. In fact, it's got to be a bit more of a slant. So, something like that then. You can't see now. Bloody book. Now then, let's try again. So, more of a slant in this side, then more of a slant here. Ah, you see? There's that oval shape again, and then this shape. Yeah? There's your oval shape, and then this shape. Like it. Oval, and then this shape. And that's the X done then. Happy days. How should the X be formed? 153W. 153 the W. Guess what, people? It's the oval shape again. So we do this move again. Okay. And then we do okay, so we come off this. Does it go all the way? Yeah, it goes all the way, people. What's this? It goes and then over like that. Okay, let's try a bit more confident now. So go over, do this move, do this move. That's it. That's the W. Probably a bit tighter. Yeah, so you go like this. So if you do it like this, that's the W. Yeah, probably done a bit too thingy there. Well, you start with the oval again. You come up, you come down. That's the W. Maybe a little bit more pronounced on that upwards thingy. So let's do the oval again. The bleed in stroke. You come down, we come over. There it is. That's the W. Capital W. Does it go in? Yeah, it does go inwards, and then this guy comes over. That's the W, people. It's quite nice, actually, isn't it? That's the capital W to the Spencerian, anyway. That's nice, that. So there's your oval. You come up tight, you come back down, and then you curve that over. Oh, not too bad. Over, up, curve it in, and over. Not bad. Let's get the oval in. You come up, you come down, and then you curve it over. Oh, look at this! He's getting the capital W. It is capital Q. Okay then. So it's capital Q. 155. 155. How's that formed? Hang on, people. I need to read that. Let's have a look. So it goes. Can you see that Q? Again, it looks like this oval, and then you just double back on itself. So we're doing it again, but this time we're going to, instead of stopping here, we're going to continue and loop it in. Well, that's my idea anyway. That's what I'm going to attempt to do. That famous oval shape again. So let's do the oval shape, loop it. Okay, so let's do this. Can you see? We go like this, we form this, we come back in, we formed a loop and out. Yeah? And that loop's got to be this side. Okay, fair dues. Let's try again, people. We come up, we come in, we formed a loop and out. Okay, let's try a bit more. Is that close to the, yeah, it's got to be close to that then, hasn't it? They're all wrong, people. So come up, you come down. That's not too bad. But again, they're going up when it should be going that way. Okay, this is tough. It's got to start here, hasn't it? It's got to start here. Do this oval. Form a little loop and come out. Okay. Let's try a bit more of an oval shape, Bill. Oval shape, Bill. Okay, it's not too bad. It doesn't look like what they've got. That should come, not under, it should go over. So, here you go, people. Yeah, that's gone a bit awry, hasn't it? Try again. Come on now. It's not too bad. I can't get this out. The out. Can you see? No, it's not too bad. It's got a definite loop there that goes across. I don't know about this, people. I found another nemesis. Try one more time over here. No. I sort of like this one. I kind of like now that my first ever attempt, that one sort of works, but it's nothing like in the book, even though that looks kind of like a Q. So, more work on the Q. Let's do 157, which is their Z. 157. Okie dokie. Whew. I'm all worked out now because I've fail. And oh god. Let's try the Z, and then we're going to do the Z, and then I'm gonna quit today. Got to keep going though, haven't I? Got to keep trying it. So 157 is the Z. It's 158 then, where the example is. Muppet. So it does this move. Oh, that's the oval shape again. Oh, okay. So you do the oval shape. Can you see? You do the oval shape. Yes. We come down. We formed a loop. We come down and back out. Oh, right. Okay. So we do the oval shape. Do this and out. Sort of. I'm also doing this in the thirds. So oval, form this, and out. In fact, you could go a little bit more. Yeah. I like it. Oval bill, bring it in and out. Oval bill, bring it out. Does that go in that way? Yeah, you got to pronounce it a bit more. Got to pronounce this a bit more, people. So, in and out. Oval and out. Oval bill and out. I like it. This is how it should have been. Enjoyable. Don't forget, I'm trying to write in thirds here, people. I'm writing in, time we on now? 33 minutes. Sod it. Let's do it. This one, isn't it? Leave a line under it. That's right. So it's 1. Now it's 159. And this is for the capital V. Again the V. Again this oval. Can you see? The V is quite nice actually. So you've got this oval shape here. You come down on itself. You curve up and over. So you do the oval and you curve and over. Huh? So you go over, down, come back around, curve and out. Let's try again. That's it. That's the capital V. Much of a V to me, but that's what they say, isn't it? A Spencerian. Yeah, there's definitely an oval like before, and you bring it in. Okay, they've got it so that you've got this like thick line for the downstroke. Let me show you, people. They've got this thick line for a downstroke. Can you see this? They've got this whoosh, and it comes down a little thing, you come back on itself, so it's very tight. I think mine are too big. I think mine are too big, people. Come on, paper. So I think mine are a bit too big. Yeah, let's try again, people. So it goes over, you curve it in and out. That's more like it, isn't it, people? So you come over, curve and out. Oval, curve and out. Oval, curve and out. That's it. It's all right for me, people. Huh? Sort of elegant. Yeah, you need to get that angle right, haven't you? Got to get that angle of the oval first. Oh, I think that'll do me, mate. I like that one. You know, of course, I'm trying to still write in the thirds perspective, do you know what I mean? Not fifths or whatever. So I'm trying to keep it within the lines so that we can actually write like Spencerian text inside these lines, which is, again, tough. So 161 is, can you see? We're nearly there, people. I'm literally going to finish here on 161 on the U bit. Okay, so this is 161 again. Guess what? It's the oval, but then it curves up. Okay, so it goes, this goes, there's that oval shape again, then it curves, it comes up, it then does this and out. It goes oval, comes up, comes in and out. Okay, it goes oval, comes up. Oh, that's gone wrong, hasn't it? Not too bad. Right, let's try again. Oval, out, and there. That's better. That's better, Bill. The U's got to also be on that angle. So there's the oval. You come up, you come in and out. Oh, there it is, people. There it is. Thank you. I know I could do it. So we're going to finish on a high and out. Oh yeah. And out. Oh, look at this, people. And out. Oh, it works. It feels good. It feels good. And out. One more. Go on then. And out. Oh, that'll do me, people. Wow. I've got a lot of practice to do here. But hey, that's been eventful. So there's only, let's have a look. Let's have a reflection of what we got left. The U, that's the U. Yeah, you got the Y practice, the I practice, the J practice, the A practice, the N, yeah, the M, T practice, the F practice, the H practice, the H, the K, the S practice, the L practice, the G practice, the P practice, damn, the B practice and the R practice. Quite a lot to go, people. Hopefully, people, you've watched this all the way through and you can perhaps spot a few mistakes that I've got, but also enjoyed me having my first attempt at these capitals. And you've learned something, you know. So we will continue this page, or should we just turn over and start a new page? I might just start a new page, but they are. I think I need work with the E or work with the D. I'm happy with the C, happy with the X's, happy with the W, work with the Q. I'm happy with the Z. I sort of got it with the V, but I think it needs more practice, and I'm knocking out the U. I'm knocking out the U. So that's it. So hopefully, people, you've enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye now.